My mother only got to high school, I believe it was her junior year, and my father only made it through middle school.
I had this stigma in my head that college was only for people with well-off parents, rich parents.
Unfortunately, my mother got sick, and 3 months later she was gone. So I had to work a full-time job and couldn't continue my education here.
My siblings weren't able to have the opportunities I did to attend college.
Extended Opportunity Programs and Services, or EOPS, has been changing lives in Porterville for over 50 years, helping to forge pathways to education for those who need it.
I'm definitely the first in my family to complete a semester. There's some family members that came and just got the money and jammed, but I'm the first one to actually have grades and complete a semester.
Without EOPS, I think I would still be here longer, honestly, because the expenses, especially because I'm a nursing student, and all of those textbooks that are required in these science classes were just too much for me.
My family's gonna look at it as a big accomplishment because I'm the first one in my family to graduate not only high school, but a community college as well, and move on to a four-year university to build a good career.
If there was no EOPS, oh my goodness, I probably would not have much saved up by now, as I already have, and I would probably have to work more.
They help me by providing meal cards. Whenever I don't have money to buy stuff from here, they'll give me a $50 or $100 card, which is at least 2 cards for a couple months, but it does last for a good while, especially for one person.
Virginia Grohl has been attached to the program since 1976. She's been over 25 years as program director.
We had been working on EOPS, which was established in 1969. It was actually a mandate that the colleges provide some kind of services to open the doors for those students who were disadvantaged and hadn't had an opportunity to obtain a college education and would not get that opportunity through their family members because they had not been at a college.
The program met with early hardships, but creativity was used to overcome and thrive.
So we went into the homes and sat with families, and people get a good story out of this. In the traditional Hispanic family, a woman in the 1980s didn't come into a home as a director. That was not common. So I had the program assistant, who was then Baldomero Garcia, go in with me, and he acted as the director, and I acted as the assistant. And so we talked to the fathers, because you had to talk to the fathers, about their daughters going to school, or their sons, primarily daughters. And at the end of the discussion, when the father would say, well, he could see that at the end of that conversation, Baldomero would say, well, this is the director, and this is what your daughter could do.
Strong partnerships also help to clear paths for this new program and improve the overall educational state of Porterville and its surrounding cities.
We pursued a couple of grants, and we became a mentoring model, because in the I'm College Bound program for junior high students, it was a model for not just state, but nationwide. We were working with Georgetown University, Michigan State, universities from across the state. There was 10 of us, and we would travel all over the nation, and we would talk about mentoring programs. This was the first mentoring programs that were established national, and that became a national-wide mentoring program that was funded. And so we had this program as a pilot and a model here at Porterville College with all these other universities, and I'd walk in thinking, I'm with Georgetown University and others, and here's Porterville College, and it was recognized nationally as a mentoring program that could be modeled, and it was modeled throughout many of the colleges.
Statewide recognition also helped to make the program what it is today, providing an impact on students that can't be measured.
Statewide, EOPS here at PC started the EOPS book grant program, and it started the meal program. We went to the state and says, we're giving this money out to students, they're getting their Pell programs, then they come in and say, we don't have money for books. So why don't we convert our grant program into a book program and a meal program? and they agreed, and we were the pilot program, and it was successful and went throughout the state in many of the colleges.
And that personal touch that helped launch the program all those years ago, well, that remains at the heart of what they do today.
I mean, there's a reason why EOPS has been going on for 50 years, and they've been tremendous help for all the students that have been part of this program, and I thank you for that.
It's my first year and I love it. Every semester just keeps getting better. Everybody seems like they just want to help me, and it's like, I don't know, it's a major positive vibe.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come when I was supposed to, but I eventually made my way back, and with the help of EOPS, I've come a long way.
And I was amazed of how much I saved. And one of my favorite features or services that EOPS provides is the lending book services, because we all know books, even at a community college, can be expensive, and they saved me so much just by being able to lend and give back the book at the end of the semester, which is great because I'm not going to keep those books even if I buy them.
Not worrying about paying for my education at this point in life really helped me get my foot in the door and get started really with a college career.
The most helpful I feel is the priority registration for classes. It really helped with signing up for science classes, which are heavily impacted, and I was really grateful that I was part of that kind of service.
I don't think I would have gotten this far without EOPS. Like I said, not just from the financial part, but having to do school by yourself when you're like the first one and not nobody really knows about school is really difficult, and a couple of times I got discouraged, but Erin was there to help me through it. So had she not been there and had EOPS not been there, I probably wouldn't have got this far.
And I was somewhat scared. Even though I thought I was this big bad gangster guy that could take anything, I was terrified. I didn't know how school would be. I didn't even think that I had the knowledge to continue in school. You know, I didn't know what to expect, and it's the best decision I ever made in my life.
EOPS wasn't about me, and it wasn't about me being the director, that I was doing everything. It was about a group of people who coordinated together regardless of their positions and said, we need to take this out to the community, and we need to bring more students who have not had the opportunity for a college education.
This strong commitment to service, coupled with a spirit of going above and beyond for students, has allowed the EOPS program to make a college education a real possibility for thousands of students over the years. And today, it remains a deep and rich program that honors the past by continuing to serve wide and diverse populations.
Without EOPS, I would starve, and without EOPS, I would spend all my money on my books that are really expensive.
I can actually dedicate more of my time to studying and not prioritize work over education. So that's what I'm really grateful about EOPS.
I got accepted into Fresno Pacific, and my hope is to major in psychology and become a child psychologist.
I will become a nurse practitioner one day.
I've experienced nothing but generosity and support.
Just being able to rely on someone and for them to be there is like, it's really important for college students.